Hello everyone. That's right, you read the thumbnail and the title correctly. This is what did the core 6 SpongeBob characters go major in college for? Someone said I should do a script, but not at this moment. That'd take too long. But let's get into it. I'm thinking of starting off with Squidward. So, Squidward is artsy. He paints, he does portraits, he does self-portraits. He's even claimed himself that he's done every form of art there is. So that's one thing he's done. He's also done cooking. And he knows his stuff. Listen.
Are you crazy? You don't serve a fried piece of meat like me with parsnip. You need lemons to brighten my flavors and some pepper for spice.
See? And he also gardens. He tends to gardens, he does flowers, vegetables, he does everything. He always has his sun hat, and he knows everything. So, he paints, he cooks, and he gardens. Well, what does that make? Well, I think I know what major he took up. I think he took up community college. Example A. Squidward Community College. The right choice. The courses: art, music, fine arts, and architecture. That's another thing. Maybe I should have written a script for this. That's another thing. He's done clarinet, which could be band class. Which leads me. Next thing is that he took a band class in college, but that's not a major, more of a club. Obviously, this is fake, but why would it be Squidward Community College for nothing? But then, as I was schooling to Squidward Community College, I came across something. There's a question. Where did Squidward go to college? A year later, he became the camp's troop leader, becoming a figure of authority towards his friends. Later, Squidward was enrolled in the Bikini Bottom School, but he did not go to college after graduation. There you have it. Squidward did not go to college. But if he went to college, I think he would have majored in film major at a film school, because he himself wants to be a star.
Fame, fortune, anything his heart desires. Anything?
Heck, he even did his own talent show.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. We've saved the best for last.
Now, onto Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs is the boss of SpongeBob and Squidward. He also runs the Krusty Krab, and he's greedy as hell. He'll do anything to make a quick buck. So you'd obviously think he doesn't like banking, but no, it's not really. The major isn't really about just money per se. It's more about the whole running the Krusty Krab, being the boss. Which is why, with all the money, the finance, the management, being boss, and running the whole, like, Krusty Krab, I think he majored in business administration. Mr. Krabs could have absolutely taken up business administration. Business administration is basically it's a broad field study that provides foundational knowledge about this process, but it's for people who would like to learn the day-to-day operation of running a business. And what does Mr. Krabs do? Runs a business. But not only that, if you look into what business administration has, accounting, finance, management, marketing, business ethics, business law, analytics, information, human resource, and strategy and strategic management. Entrepreneurship, marketing, finance, management. Sounds a lot like all the stuff that Krusty Krab has. Management, finance, marketing. I think Mr. Krabs took up business administration. And now, on to Plankton. Obviously, this one's gonna be, you've probably all been waiting for this one since Plankton is famously known for saying,
I went to college!
Sorry, Dad. I'd love to, but I'm leaving for college.
I went to college!
and this sort of subject has already been covered by another YouTuber. Shout out to B-Tan. I'll try to remember to put his video in the description below, but here's the thumbnail. So basically this is going to be what he said, essentially, but in the SpongeBob game, Battle for Bikini Bottom, SpongeBob said this.
Oh, I think Plankton really enjoyed filming this scene. And yes, he's actually the driver in the tank. He said he didn't want to use a stunt driver. He majored in tank driving in college. In fact, it took us a while to convince him to come out of the tank. He only gave up because Mr. Krabs promised to give him the secret formula to the Krabby Patty. Sadly, just after Plankton came out, Mr. Krabs accidentally, dropped the book containing the formula right on Plankton's head, and Plankton had to be taken back to the chum bucket for rest and recuperation.
So now on to Sandy. Sandy is a scientist from Texas, and she's devoted her life to studying the underwater people. She does lots of things. She creates lots of inventions. She even worked with Plankton one time, because they're both geniuses. Like Plankton does science for evil, Sandy does science for good. So, science technology. She also does karate. It's not really a major in college per se, but I do karate in real life, but she's a real Jackie Chan. I think she even dressed up like Kill Bill one time, if you've ever seen that movie. But that's not everything, though. Since she's from Texas, she also knows how to play the guitar and sing country Texas songs with a southern accent, because she's from Texas. It could be in the music genre, like what Squid did, but it's not really more film. So I don't strike her to be a film gal. So I think she did marine biology. I know. I was gonna originally say like science and technology or something, but then the Sandy Cheeks movie came out and that released a lot of stuff, including Boots Marine Biology Lab, Galveston, Texas. That's right, she even said it. Unfortunately, I can't find any clips, so you have to take my word for it or watch the movie, which I don't really like, by the way, but Anyways, now on to Patrick. So Patrick is he's not the brightest. He's, as you would say, dumb, an idiot. Doesn't know how to count. Doesn't know how to do anything, actually. I'm surprised he made it past kindergarten, actually. So, if he's this dumb, how could he have went to college? How can he even afford to live a normal life? Like, how does he afford rent, or his house, or food? So, what could he have possibly done in college? Obviously, you guys know that college is probably about $1,000, or even more than that. It's like really expensive. It's like $10,000. Patrick doesn't have a job even. His parents probably didn't pay for it. So, like, and it's even like the thing with brains. Like, you need to be smart to go to college. Like, so first off, the major isn't even really a thing with what I'm going with. Just for Patrick, like, just don't think about the whole major part, and just for this segment, think about where he could have possibly went to college first off. And for that, I think Patrick went to community college. And this actually has a lot of evidence. So stay with me. Community college, from my understanding, is a college that you don't even have to be smart to go to. But that's not the only reason why I think Patrick didn't go. Why I think Patrick went to community college. Listen.
They're not closed. I know, you want olives.
Patrick, you there?
Oh, I'm sorry, SpongeBob. I was just talking to my old community college buddy, Flats. I bumped into him at the soda store. Isn't that funny? Oh, must have been years since we've seen each other. Well, let me get going. He's got to go back to school soon. He says he's got to kick somebody's butt. I was just talking to my old community college buddy. Community college.
See? Case closed. Now, on to the main man, SpongeBob. SpongeBob is the fry cook at the Krusty Krab. He cooks the Krabby Patties, obviously. So, obviously, probably something with fry cooking. I mean, he has other qualities, other things that he does, other hobbies. You know, it's not just fry cooking, but he loves his job a lot. But he also he blows bubbles. Obviously, there's not a major for that in college, obviously. But that's not the only thing. He really only has 3 major qualities: cooking Krabby Patties, blowing bubbles, and jellyfishing. You know, he's a jellyfish master, always jellyfishing with Patrick. Jellyfishing is more of the equivalent of butterfly catching mixed with bee catching. So, if he's done all these things, what does that mean he took in college? Well, after doing a lot of research, I think I know the answer. Culinary arts. Yeah, the most simplistic one. But it's for a fry cook, but what could... I mean, it's all I hear, but I think it's more of... I think he took culinary arts at... Now bear with me. I think he took culinary arts major at Hamburger University. I know, this feels like more of a joke, really, but, it's what makes sense, you know. So, as you solved it, I mean, if you think about it, the Krusty Krab is just like McDonald's. Let's look at the similarities. You got the base. You got signs in the window. Aesthetics. And you got the signature sign on a pole. And now let's look at McDonald's. Let's see, you got the base. You got signs in the window. You got the signature sign. And you got a sign, signature sign on a pole. I rest my case. I guess you could say that the chum bucket is like KFC. That might be another theory for another time. Because if you think about it, the chum bucket served bucket helmets, which you could eat out of. Not that, but you could eat out of. Eaten out of a bucket. Now, where have I seen that? Bucket hat? The similarities keep piling up. I rest my case. So, there you have it. What all the SpongeBob characters majored in college. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.